just completed the leg of our sock, and now we're ready to work the heel flap. So we've just finished working our cuff and our leg of our sock, and I'm now going to move on to the heel flap, which is this part of the sock here. And the heel flap actually needs to be a little bit stronger than the rest of the fabric on our sock. So I'm using this special stitch here. It's a reinforced stitch, which is an alternating slip and knit stitch, and I'm going to show you how to do that now. So for the heel flap, we're actually only going to be working on the stitches from one needle, which is this front needle here. And the back stitches, these ones here, they're actually just going to remain idle, and they're just going to stay there waiting for us until we're ready to start working on them again. So I'm just going to thread my front stitches onto my needle again like we've done before so that I can start working on them, and then just pull the back needle through like so. Now it's really important with the heel flap that the first stitch of every row is always slipped. So we're going to slip that first stitch here, and then I'm going to knit the next stitch. I'm going to slip the next stitch again, knit this one, slip, knit, slip, knit, slip, knit, and continue doing that to the end of the row. And now instead of continuing in the round, I'm just going to turn my work, and I'm just going to purl all the stitches back on that same needle that I just worked on. But again, like I said previously, the first stitch is very important. We need to slip that first stitch. Slip this one, even on the back row. Slip the first stitch. And then I'm just going to purl all the stitches back to the end of the needle. Just purling to the end of the row here. The last couple of stitches. And these two rows are the rows that I'm going to be continuing for my heel flap. So I'm going to be doing the alternating knit slip stitch on my right side, like this, all the way to the end. And then on the back row, I'm just going to be purling all the way to the end, but making sure again that the first stitch on the row is always slipped. And I'm going to do that for however long I really need it, generally about 35 rows, but it's really important that it's an uneven number of rows so we can then continue.